So I've gone through, oops, okay, if I can get my controls working. Finish out the floor, and down here, I believe, I need another pillar. So like here, do that. Do I have a, yes. Did I throw away my food? Wow, I am just, I don't know what it is today, but I'm just throwing things all over the place. We'll do another one of these. So we'll put the floor in there and then do another pillar on this side. Yeah, that looks better. It just looked a little weird without anything there. I think that's okay, and I can get up and down. So that is the seed cellar down here, and then the wheat storage will be here. And on the corners, I think I want to kind of go with a little bit different here. So about that high. So how high is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So maybe 4 high on each of these. And we'll do the same thing on this corner. I'm going to have to get rid of that. Like that, okay. And then I'm going to put granite, because it has kind of a reddish hue to it. I like that, but I'm worried about the depth not being there. So for this, I think let's get rid of these here. Do something like that. And I have a couple of these, so if I do one there, like that. And then the door will be here. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That there. Go across here and go. That. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. I think that'll give it a little more depth, because at least from the outside. We'll do. I think that's too high. Yeah, 1 too high. That. And I'll still keep the granite look. Like there. And I'll figure out something to do with the ceiling and roof. Where'd that come from? Interesting. Maybe it was part of this tree? I'm going to have to go back and look at the tape because I don't remember seeing that before. I mean, it couldn't have just showed up out of the blue. But honestly, I wasn't looking down. I was paying attention up here. Okay, so I got, should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I go 3 and 3, and I'll leave 1, 2, 3 in the middle. So 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. I'll leave 3 there. Oops. And then I'm going to fill all this in with granite right now, but the ultimate idea is to put windows in. I mean, they don't have to be huge, but just some kind of window in each of the walls. And I just got this one here. Am I going to have enough granite? I think I'm just going to have enough. Actually, definitely, because if I take out parts for windows, I'll definitely have enough. Plus, I've got almost 2 stacks left. There we go. Go away. What are you? Did you somehow get glitched and not decay? So that is... Now I just need something around the top for the roof. And I think the peak roof, this will be the peak in, so it'll peak that way. And I don't know what I'm going to make that out of yet, so I'm going to have to do a bit of thinking and put that on there. And then I did, oh yeah, I did get glass for the windows. So I'm going to do red panes like that. So like here I'll have a red window pane there, and another pane here. I think I'll even put some more torches up there. There. So, we're making progress on that. So I'm going to keep working on this off camera, and then by the time I get back, should have something to look at. So there we got the roof in. I don't think it came out too bad. For the interior here, just to make sure I don't have a bunch of unwanted visitors, I put in a few lights here and there, and then I think I want to put just a bit of protection here to actually guide people down the stairway and not have them falling or jumping over the edge. And I'll just put a torch in every corner, and that should take care of all the lighting on this floor here. I'll have to figure out the lighting down below. It's still a little murky. Celery. Cellar. It's a celery, I guess. That's how that works. Now there, I know we're going to have... Yeah, if I do, yeah. Like torches on the corners. I think that would work. Definitely going to need a couple torches here. Probably not there, but there and there. Oh, let me... Where's my overlay? Ah, see, I do have like some very bad spots right there. Maybe if I put torch there. Let's get rid of that one. I've got another one, bad one in the corner here, so we'll do this. I still just need to figure out where the chests and stuff are going to go. I mean, if I put one there, will that take care of it? Yeah, that took care of that. And one here takes care of that. So that is all lit up. And I think that's done down there. It's very basic. Except for adding the chests and stuff, that is done. And really, this room here is done except for adding the chests and stuff. I do need to put some crafting tables maybe on this floor. And let's go up top. So for this part here, I think... What do I need? I think I want to put... Let's put a solid block there and a solid block there. And do I have... I do have some red block. Or glass. Blocks of red glass. So that would go good for a skylight. So that takes care of that. Oh, and you can get a good look at the fields from here. Look at all those. That is starting to look the way I think it should. A little farming community here. You got the village over there with the cows and the pigs, which is really weird. They don't render from up there, but they render, you know, here. So, and then we got the big tower there. And I still need to add the rest of those towers. I think most of that I've gotten taken care of. I'll have to go back and check, but this, I believe this build here for this barn is going to be the last one I do in the 1.12, because I've been looking at the new release, the 1.13, and so far it is looking good. And I'm actually rather pleased with the performance I'm getting from my new world. I've taken this world and put it into another single player and then ran the optimization on it. And then I've just been playing around with it. I did do some pruning in MC Edit before I did the conversion, because what I need is I want to remove keep hitting the wrong key. I want to remove a lot of the water that I'm not using. I think I told you about that. And I'll probably do give you a little overview on the side of that when I do it. I went to MC Edit and did the chunk removal for a lot of water blocks, you know, because I've got like a ton of ocean between here and in the mainland. Once I get south of here, that there's nothing in it. It's just that old dead ocean. And I prefer to have the new live ocean, so I'm just going to go and delete those chunks. I've not built anything in them, so it really doesn't hurt. So, and really I was surprised because normally the chunk rendering, or when you get new terrain and stuff, you'll end up with those big walls of where the chunk border is. It's very crude. I know I went from 1.7 to too many of those. I think I've got too many. 1.7, 1.8 up to the the one, because I started 1.7 in this world, and I've been upgrading, and from 1.7 to the 1.9, I think 1.7, 1.8, and then when I did the 1.9, the new chunks are they're giant walls, which I've shown in other episodes. So you end up with these ugly cliffs and all that kind of stuff. So I want to try and avoid that too much here, and it looks pretty good. It's going from this new terrain and stuff. The coasts where I've removed them and regenerated them in the 1.13, excuse me. They look good. They almost look identical, and some of them even, I've got lava pools in the desert, and they showed up in the exact same place in the new version. So, very happy with that. I did have a problem when I went to the Salvation Island, which is way down, not down, but way east of here, because that one was a 1.8 release, because it has ocean monuments in that. Because I went way out of my way just so I can get ocean monuments, and tried to get some new spawn. Actually, it spawned pretty good because it was like smack dab in the middle of the ocean, so I got mesa biome and stuff. So I cleared a lot of the water and tried to respawn it and stuff, and that was not pretty. It really... Oh, and am I off? I think... No, that's right. Yeah, so when I got rid of what was just pure water, and then when I spawned the new chunks in, it was all desert. So I've got this gigantic wall of sand right up against the water. So I don't think I'm going to prune any of those chunks down there, because it's just going to make a mess, and I don't need any. It's going to make a mess anyhow as it is. I don't need it to make a bigger mess. So I'm going to just leave it as it is, and just deal with the spawn chunks, and maybe do some terraforming. I thought about do some terraforming on some of these other ones to make it look a little more natural. So, and I have an idea for that, which I may come up with in one of the episodes. But what was I talking about? Oh, so I am actually very happy with the performance too. It seems to work pretty good. It's 2. I need one across. Okay. The performance actually seems a little better than what I'm getting now. Because what are my frames now? Because I'm getting, well, not too bad, but I dropped down to 29 and 30. It goes to 60, but... And I am using Optifine stuff. I don't have Optifine in the new one yet. But even without Optifine, I was only dipping down into, like this is going into the 30s. I was only going into like the 40s, and then I was like getting over 100, maybe 200 frames looking this way. Because it is fluctuating quite a bit, but I was kind of surprised at that. I did go through and preload a bunch. I did the optimization, so that should have converted a bunch of the chunks. And then I did do a preload on. That's probably way too many of those, but I'll just have to deal with it. I did fly around and noticed it was loading was a bit laggy and stuff. But once I switched into survival and started actually, playing around and seeing what I could do, it didn't actually seem that bad, and like I said, the frame rates were pretty good, so I decided I'm going to give it a try. I haven't seen anything as broke, which is good. I was afraid some things would just be horribly ruined, and nah. I don't have, let's see, oh, I do have one zombie spawner someplace where it actually uses, I've got a pigman elevator. I don't think pigmen convert. Yeah, I don't think zombie pigmen convert into drowned. But I have a zombie spawner which uses a water elevator, and that is no longer going to work. And oh my, I just realized my gold farm uses a water elevator, so the pigmen will go up before they fall to their damage. And I think that's not going to work anymore, because those, I think zombie pigmen are going to actually sink too instead of rise. So I'm going to have to come up with a new plan on that one, using the magma and magma blocks. Was it magma? No, the soul sand. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. But that's not a problem to stop. It's not like a bug is going to stop me from converting over to the new version. It's just going to cause an inconvenience on my gold farm. So I may actually AFK there for a while to stock up on some gold before I do the conversion. Yeah, because I have no idea how long it's going to take me to fix that. Although it shouldn't be too long. I've got soul sand. I know how it's supposed to be fixed, because I played around the snapshots and came up with a plan or a way to overcome it. It's actually pretty straightforward. Even getting them to feed into it, that was the tricky part, because getting the mobs to slide across and go into the water so they'll climb up or be bubbled up with the bubbles was a trick. But I fixed that one too, so I think yeah, I can fix that, but I just realized that will be a problem. But anyhow, while I've been talking, I've been finishing this, so I think this is completely done now, except for the chest inside, and that can be done anytime. I do need to put some doors on there. I'll figure out. I'm going to have 3 doors. I don't know why I have 3 doors. Maybe I just, if I just make a door. Oops, I don't have any. No, that's why I don't have doors. I don't have any wood. Let me just put some, make some acacia doors. Put the door there, and then if I do this, does that look decent? I'm not sure that looks good. I know this doesn't look good. It might look good if I did, well, it looked good if I do that. I think what I need is that farther back. Okay, that's not as bad, but I still don't think I like these here. So maybe I'll put some more of that orange terracotta there. Yeah, I could get away with that, and then I can put a sign or something on banners or some kind of decoration on the side there. And do the same thing on the inside. Because I think maybe something like that. No, something like that. Okay. So it's like 98% done. And that doesn't look too bad. I think it kind of fits in. I've got all my fields here. So all the wheat, and I can put bales of hay in here, and then put the wheat in chests, and then down below all the seeds can go, because it's nice and cool down there. I may end up putting a secret tunnel or something here connecting to the sewers over there. Because if you remember, we've got these sewer tunnels. I don't know how far they go. They don't. I think they only go to here. Do I have a ladder out? No, don't have a way. I'm not going to jump down there because I don't have a way out. But I think it ends right around here, so I could actually run that farther this way and then over into there, just to kind of give one of those secret passages. And then here I'm going to put, I've got some flowers and stuff. I'll get some more flowers. I'm going to put kind of a little garden area here with a few benches and stuff right next to the waterfall. So when people get to the city, they see, oh, they've got all the wheat, they're prosperous. And then look over here and they go, oh, they got this big ass tower up there. And then they got this little park and stuff. And then they come in and go to the village. And this is, you know, on the other side. I have put a road on the other side too. That, I think that's enough rambling on for today. So I do thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.